Good morning. Hi, welcome to Coffee and Bible Time. My name is Taylor. If you're new here, welcome. We make videos every week to help you grow in your relationship with God. And this week, I am bringing you along with me to church. I'm going to give you kind of a day in the life of a stay-at-home wife, dare I say. Normally, I am working remotely, but obviously because today is a weekend, I'm not going to be working today, and I am going to be getting myself ready to go to church. And I thought I would just take you with me because actually I go alone. And it's because my husband works at a church. For those of you that are new here, I did just get married about a month ago. And so that's kind of crazy to think about. And I ended up moving to a different state. I'm just gonna do my makeup while I'm here. Yeah, I ended up moving to a different state and I'm in a new church now. So I am kind of building community from scratch, if you will. Although I do feel very secure in my own community that I have back at home. I feel like I'm soaking in this time, with Isaac and the beginning stages of marriage. But it is important that I try to put myself out there in terms of friendships and going to church. And because my husband works at the church, I actually do have to kind of go alone unless I want to get there at 6 a.m. Also, I sit alone. So for those of you out there that are putting yourself out there for church is hard, I get that. I do. And I'm not really too much of an outgoing person. I'm not sure if that's surprising, but I'm really not that outgoing. So when I go there, it can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes to try to find people to connect with. It does feel like I'm kind of putting myself out there. And yeah, I'm just hoping that things kind of happen organically in terms of friendships. I kind of did make a pact to myself that I'm just gonna be who I am. I'm not gonna try hard in terms of trying to be somebody that I think people would like. I'm just gonna be myself. And I think being yourself is the key to finding people that you connect with. I don't have to pretend to be somebody that I'm not, and hopefully I'll just kind of connect with somebody who is similar to me, or maybe not even similar to me, but we just get along. And so hopefully Isaac and I will be joining a couples group, and newly marrieds, there's a newly married class that we're going to be joining, which I'm excited for. And yeah, otherwise I am just kind of going to go into church and soak in the message and just count it all joy, and that it's a blessing, even though I might not know a ton of people right now. I still feel just so blessed in this season of life and can't complain. But it is really hot right now in the sun, so I think I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my makeup and go ahead and talk to you later, and you can come with me to church today. And also my husband is really into football, and so I think he said he's really excited to watch football today because that kind of just started up again in the fall. And I'm gonna make some food because I have become that wife that makes food for her husband while he watches football. Okay, I'm gonna get to church right on time, but I just figured I'd show you my outfit. I'm struggling to know what jeans to wear with this because I only have these, and I have 2 other pair of jeans, but they're all kind of not ideal with this outfit, and I am not gonna go buy a new pair of jeans. I'm on the saving grind. So anyways, I'm gonna head to church and I am going to take you with me. Okay, so I'm in the parking lot of the church. Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
And God, we trust you to do amazing things, whatever the future looks like. If if there's one promise, as we've been talking about promises and singing about them this morning, that we can definitely cling to, God, is that you will build your church. You are in control, and you are going to have your way. So God, build your church. Would you continue?
How does it feel working here?
That's great. I love working here. Is this for the vlog?
Alrighty, so church just finished. I'm in the car. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the apartment. And today is going to be a simple lunch. Honey, I'm home. Home alone. My hubby's still at work, and it is my job to keep us sustained, feed us. I know just what I am going to do for that. Okay, love bugaroo. This is what we got cooking up today. I'm gonna say not my proudest moment to come on camera here as my first video back as a wife and first meal cooked online as a wife being Kirkwood chicken nuggets and seasoned French fries, but we are celebrating the arrival of our new baby boy air fryer, and you gotta make something like this, okay? You gotta make something like this. So while this is cooking, I think I need to do myself a favor and clean up the space that God has called me to steward. Why don't we just roll a little bit of a clip of some clutter, some things that is not organized going on, and you can see why cleaning might be necessary. And I'm gonna do a light clean. Okay, I'm not gonna go crazy. It's a Sunday, but I think I've just been struggling with the organizing bit. And there's a part of me that just wants to get tons of organization, bins, boxes, closet organization, storage stuff. But budgeting is one of those things, and I can't just buy anything that I want and think of because that's just not realistic. And I need to make do with what I have right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just organize a little bit of this. Maybe put on something comfy as well. I thought it was pretty funny today at church. There were a ton of people wearing Packers jerseys. I'm just like, I guess not used to people being such super fans of football that they wear their jerseys to church on a Sunday morning. Tons and tons of jerseys, men, women, children. So I just thought that was kind of funny. Yes, these are our pillows. We are in the market for some new ones if you have any recommendations. But they do the job, and they even will give you a nice little sensory experience if you're feeling anxious or something.